couldn't remember the last time she'd had a hot date. Not since she finally came to her senses and told her on-again, off-again boyfriend since college to get the hell out of her life. Every time she thought about the time and effort she'd wasted on that relationship, the good things she'd let pass her by, she wanted to slap herself. She would pay whoever invented a time machine all 6 years' worth of Piece Together's profits for the chance to go back and tell 22-year-old Ashiya to stay away from that manipulative asshole and to remember that good sex did not equal love. She pushed aside thoughts of her wasted years and sighed. No hot date. My cousin Elena's celebrating her engagement. Ashiya powered down her computer and stood. Lindsay crossed her arms and tilted her head to the side. So, she's really getting married, huh? Ashiya barely contained her chuckle at Lindsay's dubious tone. She is, and I actually believe she's happy. Lindsay raised her brows again. Good for her. I know, right? Ashiya said. I'm happy for her. I hope this marriage works out better than her first one. Lindsay crossed her heart, pressed her hands together as if in prayer, and lifted them to the sky. She wasn't overly religious, but Ashiya appreciated every bit of good vibes for a better relationship for her cousin. I hope so, too. She can be intense, but everyone deserves to be happy. Ashiya walked across the small office, which was actually a former storage room that she'd converted into an office for her store, to the coat rack where she'd hung her purse. A small black Louis Vuitton bag she'd found at a thrift store in Charleston the year before, and today had paired with a simple white t-shirt and gauzy leopard print A-line skirt. She lived for finding deals like that. Now that she's engaged and happy, Ashiya said, putting the strap for the purse over one shoulder. She's also making an effort to hang out with the family more. Tonight is ladies' night to toast to her good fortune. Sounds like fun, Lindsay said with what came across like forced enthusiasm. Ashiya grinned. It will be. I haven't gotten a chance to hang with my cousins in a while. I'm looking forward to it. I'm waiting for the day your family convinces you to quit running the store and start working at that huge corporation they own. I wouldn't abandon you like that. Ashiya flipped the lights off in her office. I wouldn't consider it abandonment. Just remember, if you ever decide to go and start making big deals instead of scouring thrift stores for premium goods, I'll understand and take over the store for you. Ashiya wrapped an arm around Lindsay's shoulders as they walked toward the front of the store. Not going to happen, but if I ever change my mind, I know I'll be leaving this place in good hands. They did one more check of the front before locking up the store. This wasn't the first time Lindsay teased her about potentially leaving Piece Together to work for Robidoux Holdings. Lindsay believed Ashiya would take the skills she'd utilized to turn Piece Together and use them for bigger payout working for her family's larger holding corporation. Ashiya appreciated her friend's support, but she wasn't about to deceive herself into thinking she was smart enough to run anything bigger than this store. She and Lindsay said their goodbyes as they left the store and got into their cars. As always, Ashiya waited until Lindsay had driven off before exiting the parking lot. She made a left and eased into the late afternoon traffic toward the Jackson Falls Country Club for Ladies' Night. Honestly, she wasn't sure how much fun this would be. She didn't dislike Elena, who was remarkably more pleasant now that she'd taken over control of Robidoux Holdings and found happiness with herself and in her love life. But that didn't mean Ashiya immediately thought of Elena when she wanted to go out and have fun. Thankfully, India, Elena's younger sister, was going to be there as well. Ashiya refused to turn down any opportunity to hang out with her favorite cousin. Byron's new wife, Zoe, would also be there. Ashiya liked Zoe well enough and believed she was the reason Elena had agreed to the night out in the first place.